Apparently, many people struggle with ribbing, but for me, it's always been pure chill. So I thought I'd share what I do, and hey, who knows, it might make someone's knitting a little bit easier. But first, let's make it simple. Instead of thinking of a stitch having a back and a front sides, imagine it's laid flat. Now it's all about the right side and the left side of a stitch. Now let's see what I mean. See this knit stitch? It has a right side and a left side. And this purl stitch has a right side and a left side. Now let's have a look at the mount of each stitch. This is a 2x2 rib worked back and forth. This knit stitch is mounted in a way that the right side of the stitch is at the back and the left side is at the front. Now you're looking at a purl stitch, and it's mounted in a way that the right side of the stitch is at the front and the left side of the stitch is at the back. And now to the most important point of this tutorial. Whether you're working back and forth or in the round, you will always work both of your stitches, knits and purls, through the right side. To knit your stitch here, you will keep your yarn at the back. You'll go through the right side of the stitch, scoop up your yarn and slide the old stitch off the needle. Then give a gentle tug on the working yarn to set your tension. Your needle size will take care of the rest. To work your purl stitch, you will still need to go through the right side of the stitch. But now that right side is facing the front, which is different from the knit stitch. Keep your yarn at the front. Go through that right side, scoop up the yarn, slip the old stitch off and give a little tug to keep that tension nice and steady. Notice how my yarn flicks back and forth as I work. Since the yarn sits close to the end of the needle, it's super easy to switch between knit and purl. With that little tug after each stitch, you can smoothly flip the yarn from back to front and from front to back. Things shift a little bit when you're knitting in the round. Since you're not turning your work at the end of each round, the stitches end up mounted differently. See how in the round, the right side of that knit stitch is now sitting at the front, while the left side is at the back. And this purl stitch, its right side is now at the back and the left side is at the front. So for the knit stitch in the round, you'll pick up the right side of the stitch at the front. With your yarn at the back, scoop up the yarn, pull it through, slip the old stitch off the needle and give that little tug to set your tension. For the purl stitch in the round, you'll have your yarn at the front. You will work through the right side of the stitch, which now sits at the back. You'll scoop up the yarn, slip the old stitch off the needle and give a little tug at the end to keep your tension. And here is a little bonus tip. When you're switching from stockinette to rib in the round, all your knit stitches will have their right side at the front. So for the knit stitches, you'll scoop up the yarn under that right side at the front with your yarn at the back. While for the purls, you'll also go through the right side, which is at the front, and your yarn will stay at the front too. Happy ribbing! And if you ever get stuck along the way, feel free to reach out.